The music world mourned on March 1, 2025, as news spread of David Johansen's passing. The legendary frontman of the New York Dolls, a band synonymous with the raw energy of punk rock, died at his New York City home. He was 75. News of Johansen's declining health, including a stage 4 cancer diagnosis and a brain tumor, had circulated earlier in the year, casting a somber tone over his final months. Johansen's death marked the end of an era. He was a transformative figure in rock and roll, a charismatic performer who pushed boundaries and challenged conventions. With the New York Dolls, he helped pioneer a new sound and style, influencing generations of musicians. His influence transcended musical genres, extending to fashion, art, and culture. Though he achieved significant fame, Johansen never lost his artistic edge. He continued to experiment with different sounds and personas throughout his career, proving himself to be more than just a punk rock pioneer. He was a true original, an artist who remained true to himself until the very end. Born David Roger Johansen in 1950, his Staten Island upbringing exposed him to a melting pot of musical genres. He absorbed the sounds of R&B, Cuban music, and the soulful voices of Janis Joplin and Otis Redding. This diverse musical palette would later inform the New York Dolls' eclectic sound. The New York Dolls burst onto the New York music scene in the early 1970s. Their unique blend of rock and roll, blues, and girl group influences, coupled with their androgynous stage presence, immediately grabbed attention. Sporting teased hair, heavy makeup, and flamboyant clothing, they challenged gender norms and brought a sense of theatrical spectacle to their performances. Their music, raw and energetic, became synonymous with the burgeoning punk rock movement. Songs like Personality Crisis, Looking for a Kiss, and Frankenstein became anthems for a generation yearning for something different, something real. Despite critical acclaim and a devoted following, mainstream success eluded the New York Dolls during their initial run. However, their impact on the music scene was undeniable. Never one to be confined to a single genre, Johansen embarked on a successful solo career, exploring a variety of musical styles. He adopted the persona of Buster Poindexter in the 1980s, embracing a lounge lizard persona and scoring a massive hit with the infectious Hot Hot Hot. Beyond music, Johansen showcased his versatility as an actor. He appeared in films like Scrooged, Married to the Mob, and Let It Ride, showcasing his comedic timing and on-screen charisma. He further explored his creative side as a painter, his artwork reflecting the same vibrancy and unconventionality that characterized his music. Johansen's love for connecting with audiences extended to radio. He hosted a show on SiriusXM, sharing his vast musical knowledge and eclectic taste with listeners. His passion for music remained a constant throughout his life, from his early days with the New York Dolls to his later solo work and radio broadcasts. David Johansen's influence on music and culture is immeasurable. The New York Dolls' raw energy and defiant spirit helped pave the way for punk rock, inspiring countless bands that followed in their footsteps. Their androgynous appearance challenged societal norms and helped create a more inclusive space within the rock scene. Johansen's impact transcended the punk genre. His musical explorations influenced glam rock, new wave, and beyond. His fearless approach to music and performance, his willingness to push boundaries and challenge expectations, left an indelible mark on the world of rock and roll. Even as he entered his later years, Johansen never stopped creating. He reunited with surviving members of the New York Dolls, releasing new music and touring to the delight of longtime fans and new generations discovering their music. David Johansen was a true original, an artist who lived and breathed music. His legacy will continue to inspire musicians and music lovers for generations to come.